The Joker, the archetypal villain of the Batman universe, is not just a villain, but rather a symbol of chaos, a criminal anti-hero who represents the worst of human nature. His psychopathic behavior, unpredictability and recklessness make him one of the most threatening and interesting characters in comic book history. The games in the Batman Arkham series feature the Joker in an imaginative and profound way. His psychological states and relationship with Batman is explored in depth, making him not just a villain, but a complex and multifaced character. The Joker's true identity remains a mystery. In the Arkham games as well as the comic, it is assumed that he is a failed stand-up comic who turned into a deranged clown after falling into a huge tank of chemicals. This tragic story, however, does not provide a full understanding of his motivations. In Batman Arkham Asylum, players learn about his past by recounting episodes from his life. However, the Joker is not just an evil genius. He has a sharp mind and a talent for planning and is a masterful manipulator of people. His unpredictability and erotic behavior make him a dangerous foe capable of changing in-game at any moment. In Batman Arkham Asylum, players learn about his past by recounting episodes from his life before he became the Joker. These flashbacks show him as a misfit and insecure man who dreamed of more and craved for recognition. His transformation into the Joker is the result of unhappiness and deep frustration, making his story tragic and sympathetic. The Joker is an outspoken psychopath. His actions are motivated by a desire to wreak havoc and disorder and cause suffering to others. He has no moral principles and does not take life seriously, treating it as a joke. His sadism and pleasure in torment others is evident in all of his actions. The games present the Joker not only as a villain, but as a complex and multifaceted character. His psychological profile is developed in depth, and his relationship with Batman is shown with greater intensity. The Joker and Batman are two sides of the same coin. They are a reflection of each other, locked in a perpetual struggle. The Joker is not only Batman's most dangerous enemy, but also his closest adversary. Their relationship is tangled and almost so codependent. The Joker cannot live without Batman because he is his only worthy adversary, and Batman needs the Joker to stay true of his promise of fighting crime. In the Arkham games, Batman and Joker relationship is shown with more depth than in the comics. Players see their confrontation on both physical and psychological levels. The Joker uses his psychological attack to undermine Batman and make him doubt himself. He is trying to break Batman and make him realize that he is no different from him. The Joker plays a key role in the Batman Arkham games. He is the main villain in the Batman Arkham Asylum, in Batman Arkham City, and in Batman Arkham Origins, where he was a huge impact on the story. In the Batman Arkham Knight, he is already dead, but his legacy continues to be felt in the action of those infected by his blood, especially Batman. The character of the Joker in the Batman Arkham series of games occupies a special place, being a central antagonist opposing Batman. The games developed by Rocksteady Studios include three main installments: Arkham Asylum, Arkham City and Arkham Knight, as well as the prequel Arkham Origins, developed by Warner Bros. Game Montreal. In this analysis, we'll take in a depth look at the Joker's evolution in these games. His motivation, psychological profile, interaction with other characters, and impact on plot development. Batman Arkham Asylum, released in 2009, was the beginning of the legendary Arkham series of games. Arkham Asylum begins with Batman returning the Joker to Arkham Asylum after his latest escape. However, it is soon revealed that the Joker deliberately allowed himself to be captured in order to realize his sinister plan to take control of the hospital. Kick-off. Batman accompanies the Joker to Arkham but soon realizes that it was a trap. Harley Quinn and the Joker seize control of the guards and prisoners and free their allies such as Scarecrow and Bane. The Joker in Arkham Asylum is presented in his classic look, but with some unique traits specific to this game. His brightly colored costume emphasized his distinctive appearances, symbolizing his madness and eccentricity. Purple costume. His brightly colored costume emphasized his eccentricity and love of theatrics. Scars and green. The Joker's appearances emphasized his constant grin, making him even more sinister and unpredictable. The Joker's psychology in Arkham Asylum is revealed through his action and interaction with other characters. Madness and chaos. The Joker is the epitome of chaos. His plans are unpredictable and often seems pointless, making him even more dangerous. Sadism. He enjoys the suffering of the others and takes pleasure on the destruction and pain he causes. Manipulative. The Joker has exceptional powers of manipulation. He uses other characters such as Harley Quinn and the Arkham inmates to accomplish his goals. Obsession with Batman. The Joker sees Batman as his only worthy adversary and seeks constant confrontation with him. The Joker's motivation in Arkham Asylum is to create chaos and provide his power and superiority over Batman, seizing control of Arkham. The Joker wants to show that he can take over and control Gotham's most guarded institution by turning into his personal playground. Test Batman. He creates difficult and dangerous situations to test Batman's intelligence and strength. To prove that even the greatest hero can't stop him. Destroying the system. The Joker seeks to destroy the law and order system and prove that order, safety, and only illusion that can be easily destroyed. The Joker plays a key role in several important scenes in the game, interacting with Batman and other characters. Arkham Takeover. One of the first significant scenes in the Joker taking control of Arkham. He frees the prisoners and wreaks havoc, showing his power and influence. Harley Quinn manipulation. Harley Quinn plays an important role in the Joker's plan. He uses her boundless loyalty to aid him in his takeover and control of Arkham. Clash with the Scarecrow. The Joker uses the Scarecrow and his fear toxin to create additional obstacles for Batman, increasing his psychological burden. Final battle. In the climax of the game, the Joker uses the Titan formula to transform into a monster and fight Batman in final battle. This emphasizes his willingness to go any length to achieve his goals. The Joker is a central figure that influences the development of Arkham Asylum's plot, creating tension. The Joker constantly creates tension and threat, forcing Batman to fight not only physical enemies but also psychological obstacles. Escalation conflict. His actions escalate conflict between the warriors' factions within Arkham, creating additional tension and threats to Batman. Personal confrontation. The Joker's obsession with Batman leads to many dramatic scenes and climaxes that makes the game exciting and emotional. The climax of the game takes place of the final battle between Batman and the Joker, where the latter uses the Titan formula to transform into a huge monster. Despite his new power, the Joker is defeated by Batman. Overcoming chaos. Batman defeats the Joker, showing that order and justice can prevail even in the face of absolute chaos. Final scene. After defeating the Joker, Batman returns him to his self, demonstrating unrelenting commitment to law and order. In Batman Arkham Asylum, we see the Joker in his full madness and genius, making him the perfect adversary for Batman and a key element to the success of the entire series. Batman Arkham City, released in 2011, is one of the most popular and recognized games in the Arkham series. In this game, the Joker once again takes central stage among the antagonists, and his role and influence of the story is even more significant. Arkham City begins sometimes after the events of Arkham Asylum. Arkham City is a huge walled prison in the old neighbors of Gotham, where the most dangerous criminals are imprisoned. Professor Hugo Strange runs this new prison, and the Joker, as always, plays a central role in the chaos. The game begins. Batman finds himself in Arkham City while investigating Hugo Strange and soon encounters the Joker, who is revealed to be sick and dying due to the Titan toxin used in the previous game. In Arkham City, the Joker appears not only as the embodiment of chaos, but also as a character suffering the consequences of his actions. Appearance. The Joker appears weakened and sickly, his skin even paler and his eye sunk in. This physical condition reflects her inner suffering and impending death. Effects of Titan. His condition is the result of the use of the drug Titan in Arkham Asylum, which, while giving him superhuman abilities for a short time, left serious consequences to his health. The Joker's psychology in Arkham City is even more complex and layered. Madness and genius. The Joker continues to demonstrate his brilliant mind and penchant for chaos. His plans are complex and layered, and he is always one step ahead. Sadism. The Joker's remained as a cruel and sadistic, taking pleasure in the suffering of others, especially Batman. Terminal illness. The knowledge of his terminal illness makes the Joker even more dangerous and unpredictable. He realized that he is running out of time, so he is willing to take the most desperate steps. Powerlessness to fight Batman. His obsession with Batman intensifies as he wants to spend his final days playing with the one man that considers his only worthy adversary and even friend. The Joker's motivation in Arkham City is complex and multi-layered. Survival. The Joker seeks to find a cure for his deadly disease, and he is willing to go to extreme lengths to do so. Playing with Batman. His plans also involve Batman. He infects him with his blood to force Batman to find a cure that will save them both. Demonstration of power. The Joker wants to prove that despite his condition, he is still the most dangerous criminal in Arkham City. The Joker plays a key role in many of the game's scenes interaction with Batman and other characters. Infecting Batman. In one of the first scenes, the Joker reveals that he has infected Batman with his toxin blood. This puts Batman under added pressure, and he needs to find a cure to save his life. The capture of Talia al Ghul. In an attempt to gain immortality through the Lazarus Pit, the Joker kidnaps Talia al Ghul, leading to her death. Final battle. The end of the game features an epic battle between Batman and the Joker, who turns out to be Clayface. The Joker has been tricking Batman by using a doppelganger to gain immortality and regain his health. The Joker is a central figure that influences the development of Arkham City plot, creating tension. Batman's infection with the Joker's toxin blood adds additional tension to the plot, forcing Batman to rush and make difficult decisions. Escalating conflicts. The Joker provokes conflicts between the various gangs in Arkham City, leading to chaos and destruction. Personal confrontation. His obsession with Batman leads many dramatic scenes and climaxes that makes the game exciting and emotional. One of the most significant scenes in the game is the death of the Joker. At the end of the game, Batman finds the cure, but the Joker, in an attempt to trick him into taking the cure, accidentally breaks the well. The Joker dies, leaving Batman with questions about morality and their complicated relationship. Death of the Joker. This event becomes the climax of the game, leaving a deep mark on Batman's mind and influencing his future actions. Impact on Batman. The Joker leaves Batman with guilt and reflection on how their confrontation was personal and meaningful. In Batman Arkham City, the Joker's death becomes a significant moment that has a huge impact on the entire Arkham series and on Batman himself. Batman Arkham Origins, released in 2030, is a prequel to the previous games in the Arkham series. It takes us back to the early years of Batman's career, when he is just beginning his fight against crime in Gotham. One of the key elements of the game is appearance of the Joker, whose confrontation with Batman is just beginning to take shape. Batman Arkham Origins begins with the $50 million bounty placed on Batman by Black Mask. As the game begins, Batman discovers that as Batman investigates, he encounters old and new enemies, including the Joker, who plays an important role in the events of the game. As the game begins, Batman discovers that the real organizer of the bounty on his head is the Joker, disguised as Black Mask. This immediately raises the stakes and makes the confrontation even more tense. Relationship with Batman. In Arkham Origins, the Joker and Batman meet for the first time, and their relationship is just beginning to take shape, laying the groundwork for their future clashes. In Arkham Origins, the Joker looks a bit younger and less jaded than later games. Pale skin and green hair. This feature remains unchanged, symbolizing his distinctive appearance. Purple suit. While his clothes are slightly different from future versions, they still emphasize his eccentricity and insanity. Bright makeup. In Arkham Origins, the Joker's makeup looks a bit neither, emphasizing his early stage of his criminal career. The Joker's psychology in Arkham Origins reveals his early motivation and character traits. Madness and genius. The Joker demonstrates his penchant for complex plans and strategic thinking, showing that he is not just crazy but a brilliant criminal. Sadism. He enjoys the suffering of others, taking pleasure in the violence and destruction he causes. Narcissism. The Joker sees himself at the centerpiece of all events and seeks constant attention and recognition. Obsession with Batman. In Arkham Origins, his obsession with Batman begins whom he sees as his only worthy adversary. The Joker's motivation in Arkham Origins is complex and multi-layered, creating chaos. The Joker wants to destroy order in Gotham and show that even great heroes like Batman can't stop total chaos. Testing Batman. The Joker aims to test Batman to learn his weaknesses and strengths by creating situations that force Batman to act off his limits. Power and influence. The Joker aims to take Black Mask's place and become Gotham's top crime boss through his cunning plans and manipulation. The Joker plays a key role in several important scenes in the game, interacting with Batman and other characters. First encounter. One of the first significant scenes in Batman and Joker's encounter at the Black Mask's Bank and Gotham Hotel, where the Joker first shows his real face and announces his intentions. Psychiatric session. Flashbacks to Joker's session with Dr. Harley Quinn, the future Harley Quinn, reveal his manipulative nature and ability to influence the people around him. Final battle. The game culminates in an epic battle between Batman and the Joker that emphasizes their future dynamic and interdependence. The Joker is a central figure that influences the development of Arkham Origins plot, creating tension. The Joker brings chaos to the plot, raising the stakes for Batman and forcing him to face new and old enemies. Escalating conflict. His action escalates conflict between the various gangs in Gotham, creating additional tensions and threats to Batman. Relationship formation. Arkham Origins lays the groundwork for the future relationship between the Joker and Batman, which will become a central theme throughout the Arkham series. One of the most significant scenes in the game is the moment when Batman saves the Joker despite his atrocities. This emphasized Batman's morals and his unwillingness to kill even dangerous criminals like the Joker. Saving the Joker. This moment becomes a key to understanding the dynamic between Batman and the Joker, showing that their confrontation goes beyond the usual struggle between good and evil. Impact on Batman. The Joker leaves a deep mark on Batman's mind, forcing him to rethink his method and approaches to fighting crime. In Arkham Origins, we see the development of the Joker as Batman's main adversary, which lays the groundwork for their future clashes and makes their confrontation even more meaningful and personal. Batman Arkham Knight, released in 2015, is the final installment of Rocksteady's Arkham trilogy. Although the Joker has been physically dead since the end of the events of Arkham City, his influence of the story and on Batman himself remains significant. Despite the Joker's physical death in Arkham City, his presence is felt throughout the game through Batman's hallucinations. These visions are the results of the Joker's blood contamination that Batman received in the previous game. The beginning of the game begins with the Joker's body being cremated, symbolizing his physical death. However, shortly thereafter, Batman begins to see and hear the Joker, indicating a profound psychological effect. Hallucinations. The Joker appears in the form of hallucinations that haunt Batman throughout the game, emphasizing Batman's internal struggle with the remnants of the Joker's toxin in his system. The Joker's appearance in the Arkham Knight reflects his new state is a hallucination, ghostly appearance. The Joker looks like a real person, appearing and disappearing at times, emphasizing his status as a hallucination. Physical changes. Over the course of the story, his appearance changed from sickly to healthy, depending on Batman's psychological state, making him even more threatening. The Joker's psychology in Arkham Knight is revealed through his interaction with Batman and the hero's internal struggles. Madness and manipulation. The Joker continues to use manipulative powers to influence Batman in an attempt to break his spirit and make him succumb to madness. Sadism. The Joker enjoys Batman's suffering, taking pleasure in his torment and internal conflicts. Batman obsession. Even after death, the Joker remains obsessed with Batman, seeking to leave his mark on his mind and destroying him from within. Fear and insecurity. The Joker's hallucinations mirror Batman's fears and insecurities, making them the centerpiece of the internal struggle. The Joker's motivation in Arkham Knight centers on destroying Batman from within, destroying Batman's psyche. The Joker seeks to break Batman to make him succumb to madness and become the new Joker, which will be ultimate victory. Impact on the plot. The Joker's hallucinations have a significant impact on Batman's decisions and actions, creating additional obstacles and conflicts. Psychological pressure. The Joker takes every opportunity to undermine Batman's confidence, causing him to doubt his method and goals. The Joker plays a key role in several important scenes in the game, interacting with Batman and other characters. Constant presence. The Joker appears at unexpected moments, commenting on what is happening, taunted Batman and attempting to manipulate him. flashbacks and visions. Important moments from Batman and the Joker's past, such as the death of Jason Todd, Robin, are shown through visions that reinforce Batman's internal struggles. The climatic battle. The final battle takes place not only with the physical enemy, but also inside Batman's mind, where he must defeat the Joker and overcome his fears. The Joker has a significant impact on the development of Arkham Knight's plot. Physiological tension. The Joker's hallucinations create constant physiological tension, increasing Batman's internal conflict and influencing his decisions. Character development. Interaction with the Joker reveal Batman's character depth, fears, doubts, and willpower. Climatic moments. The Joker's presence adds drama to the key moments of the game, making them more emotionally intense. The climax of the game takes place in Batman's mind, where he faces the Joker in a final battle for his own self. In this scene, Batman overcomes his fears and defeats the Joker, banishing him from his mind forever. Overcoming fear, Batman defeats the Joker by recognizing and accepting his fears and doubts, allowing him to maintain his identity and willpower. Final scene. Batman says goodbye to the Joker, symbolizing the end of their confrontation and freedom from his influence. In Arkham Knight we see the culmination of their confrontation, which goes beyond a physical fight and becomes a psychological battle that leaves a deep mark on the minds of Batman and the players. The Joker in the Batman Arkham series of games is a complex and multi-layered character who presents add depth and tension to each of the stories. His motivation, psychological profile, and interaction with other characters make him one of the most memorable antagonists in video games history. In each game, the Joker brings not only a physical threat but also a profound psychological impact, making him a central figure in the Arkham universe. The Joker isn't just Batman's adversary, he is the embodiment of his worst fears and deepest doubt, which is what makes their confrontation so compelling and meaningful.